So let's begin and come onto our backs. Arms out to the side. Eyes closed. Deep breath in through the nose. And when you exhale, release the weight of your body into the ground. And again. One more time. Feeling the heaviness of the bones sinking. And then bring your awareness to your belly. And imagine that you're breathing like a starfish from your belly out in all directions, up to your head, out to your hands, down to your feet. Just imagine it. Just like if a rock were tossed into a lake and the ripples spread out from where the rock landed. And then reach the arms up overhead. And continue to feel as though the breath is starting in the belly. And then reaching up to the hands and down to the feet as you actively reach out of the hands and the feet. When you exhale, release the reaching and feel the circles coming back to the rock in the center. Inhaling, stretching long, reaching long, breathing from the belly in all directions. And continue to breathe deeply, but relax the body. And then we'll bring the left leg over to the right leg. And you might even cross it over the ankle. Bring the left arm over to the right arm as you let your body bend to the right. You might even take hold of your left wrist with your right hand, just to get more stretch there on that side. Little gentle pull. Breathe as slowly and as deeply as you can. And then release the arm and the leg. Let the head come back to center. Breathe here. And then bring the right leg over to the left. If you like, maybe crossing the ankles. And bring the right arm over to the left, bending your body like a sickle. Maybe taking hold of the right wrist with the left hand, pulling a little bit to stretch longer. Really, the stretch is going to happen from the breath. So let your body come into as much of a stretch as it can, and then breathe deeply from the inside to the outside, letting that inhale open, lengthen, expand the body even more. The exhale, of course, relaxing. Gently pushing open the body with the breath. And then return the arm, the leg, the head. Breathe here. And then we'll bend the knees and lift the feet and take hold of the bottoms of the feet and lift them up to face the sky. Bring your head down and pull your chin in toward your throat. And see if you can continue to breathe from your center all the way out in all directions. Gently draw the feet back toward the wall behind you. Relax the backs of the shoulders toward the ground. Keep the chin in. Explore the full range of your breath. Go to the end till you can't breathe anymore. Okay, and then open the legs wide out to the side, flexing the feet, letting the hands either rest at the inner leg, or if you like to hold from below, that's fine. Whatever is going to help you release the weight of your legs more. Press out through the heels. And again, spreading the breath from the center out in all directions. And then lift the legs up. Place your hands under your lower back. And then slowly lower the legs down with control, pointing and flexing the feet as you lower. If you're able, keep the legs straight. Once the legs come down, rest the legs, press into the hands and the elbows, and lift the chest, coming up onto the top of the head. Feel the breath coming all the way up to the collarbones. If you feel like you want to open the lungs even more and it won't strain your neck, you can release your hands and lift them overhead. That'll bring a lot more weight into the head, so it's not for everyone. See what's going to feel right to you. Try to lift the chin as high as you can. If your hands are still under your buttocks, press down into your elbows and try to lift your ribs as high as you can. Breathe into the throat. And then drop. If your arms overhead, bring them back by your side first. And then drop the chin. Release the hands. Hug the knees in and lift the forehead to the knees, bringing yourself into a nice tight ball. And again, starting the breath in the center of the body and feeling it spread out. Exhale all the air out. See if you can go to empty and really draw those knees in even more. Can you touch your face to your knees? Where does the breath appear when you're in this nice tight ball and you breathe deeply? What part of your body does it open? Where does it make space? Good. And then lowering your head halfway, rock yourself all the way up. Good. And then we'll sit with the legs crossed. I like to sit up on something, just off the edge. See if that works for you. Hands will rest on the legs. Lift the spine tall. Pull the shoulders up and roll them back and down. Do that a few more times. And then let the shoulders rest. Drop the chin to the chest. And when you inhale, feel the chest lifting up toward the chin. When you exhale, let the weight of the head be heavy and drop down. Move the chin over to the left shoulder. And then we'll place the right arm behind the back. See if you can bring the hand all the way over to the left waist. You might even wrap the hand around the left arm. Turn the left hand to the leg and use that to roll that right shoulder open even more, keeping the weight of the head sinking down into the left. Where does a deep breath make space? Here. Release that right hand. Bring the chin center. Lift up tall through the spine. And then bring the chin over to the right shoulder. Left hand goes behind the back. Try to bring it all the way over to the right waist. Maybe even wrapping the hand around the right arm. Returning the right hand to the leg. Pulling the shoulder open. And breathing the shoulder open even more. Slow, long, deep breath in. Noticing the sensations of letting go as you exhale. And release the arm, bring the head center. And then bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale the hands to the ground behind you, leaning back into the hands. Lift the chest, drop the head back if you can. If that bothers your neck, just drop it forward. Expand the breath up under the ribs, into the heart. Notice any tightness. You don't need to fix anything. Just feel how the breath opens and how perhaps it doesn't. Where is it constricted? Where is it moving? Where does it feel free? Where does it feel trapped? No judging, just being interested in the experience. Letting the curiosity of your mind create freedom, even if it doesn't feel like there's much in the body. And then lift yourself up. Walk the hands forward and fold. See if you can take weight out of your arms, bending the elbows and the mouth, so that the arms are not holding your body up in any way, and the body is releasing with gravity. Deepening the breath, and then when you exhale, deepening the surrender. Letting go of any sense of holding back or holding on, or holding tight. All of that is just the body's natural way of trying to protect itself. It's fine, but really the body will not fold further
then it is safe to. So see if you can trust and let go and just let the body do its thing as you breathe and release. Breathe and release. Where else can you bring some breath? What else can you spread open a little wider? What other sensations can you open to just allow? Feeling whatever resistance is here. Maybe it's not in the body, maybe it's in the mind, maybe it's irritability or tiredness. Just see what's there. And then walk the hands in, roll yourself up, and reach up nice and tall, arms lift. Exhale the hands together at the heart. And let go of the hands. Notice how the legs are crossed, which leg is in front or on top. And then release the legs, shake them out. When you're ready, cross the legs the other way. Sitting nice and tall. Let's roll the shoulders again. Forward, up, back, and down. You can never roll your shoulders too much. Now when you lift the shoulders, see if that helps you lift your spine. And then when you roll the shoulders down, see if you can keep your spine lifted. So it's just the shoulders relaxing. And let it go. Okay. And then bring the left hand to the ground beside you. Reach the right arm up, inhale. Exhale it over to the left side of the head above the ear. And then inhale tall. Exhale, drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And then walk the left hand out away from you. Maybe closing the eyes to help you track what's happening inside a little better. Opening the breath into as much of the body as you can. Where do you feel that? And then bring the hand over to the right side of the head. Lift your head up with your hand. Drop weight down to the left. And bring the right arm overhead. Turn your gaze up so your chin is toward your armpit. And again here, see if you can take weight out of your elbow, out of your arm. Dropping. Keep your right sit bone rooted. Reach out of your right hand. As you reach out of the right hand, counter that, using your abdominal muscles to ground down through your right buttock.
So you only create length if you're reaching into opposite directions. So if you're reaching out of your right hand, but lifting your right sit bone up, you're just tilting, but you're not stretching. So you really have to press down through the sit bone and reach out through the hand. And then, of course, try to breathe that whole side. Good. Inhale up. Exhale the hand down to the ground beside you. And then inhale the left arm up. Bring it over to the right side of the head above the ear. Lift tall as you breathe in. And then drop the left ear as you breathe out. See if you can let the weight of your left elbow be heavy. Drop your left shoulder away from your ear. And then walk the fingers of the right hand out as far as you can without leaning into it. Stay upright. Go inside. Feel the experience from the inside. Feel the sit bones on the ground. Feel the sensations in the neck. Feel the breath. See if there's any relationship between the breath and the sensation. Continue to relax the left shoulder down. Can you breathe even deeper? And bring the hand over to the left side of the head. Lift the head up. And then walk the right hand out, dropping to the right, bending the elbow if you can. Reach the left arm overhead. Turn your gaze up. Breathe deeply. When you exhale, surrender down into the right side, letting the elbow drop. Stay rooted through your left sit bone. Reaching out the left arm. Breathing long up the left side. Where does it feel spacious? Where does it feel tight? Maybe it feels both. Maybe it feels neither. What does it feel like? On your next inhale, lift up and reach both arms up. Exhale and fold forward, both arms down. Drop the head, drop the elbows. Breathe deeply. Drop whatever resistance you may be putting up against the sensation. See if you can just embrace the sensation as it is. This is just the body opening. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to resist. Just allow.
And walk the hands in, rolling up. Reach the arms up with an inhale. Exhale the hands together at the heart. And then release the hands, release the legs, shake them out. Stay connected to your breath and move on to hands and knees. I like to be on fists because it feels better on my wrists. If that's true for you, feel free to take fists. Otherwise, spread the fingers wide. Feel the weight sinking down into the arm bones and into the leg bones. The more the bones take the weight, the less the muscles need to work and the freer they are to move. So if you line the shoulders right up over the wrists and the hips right up over the knees, then you have those straight lines straight down into the ground with the bones. And then we'll start to move the spine, starting at the tailbone, feeling the breath in the belly, and then carrying the breath all the way up, rolling the eyes up toward the sky. Moving the tailbone first on the exhale as well, feeling the belly lifting up, releasing all the air out, dropping the head at the end. Then finding your own rhythm. However much time it takes you to breathe fully from bottom to top, that's how long you move. Only changing the curve of the spine once you're ready to change from the inhale to the exhale or the exhale to the inhale. Wait for it to be complete. You might like to push down into the ground with the arms to help deepen the stretch in both directions. You'll feel it maybe a little more noticeably on the exhale, pushing down, helping to round the back, but also on the inhale. And on your next inhale, come back to neutral spine, the table pose. Send the right leg back, curling the toes under. Lift the belly up toward the spine, and then lift the right leg to the height of the hip. And then bring the left arm forward. We're going to go back to that breath that we started with. Breathing into the belly and then imagining the breath spreading out in all directions. Reaching forward through the hand and back through the foot. And then lifting the belly even more on the exhale. And then release the left hand down. Bring weight into your left leg and your hand. You may want to change the placement of your foot for balance. Good. Now we're going to lift the right arm up. Look up at your thumb. Good. And then bend the right leg. Reach your hand for your foot or your ankle. And then kick the foot away from you. Take your gaze up. Press into your left hand for stability. Roll that right shoulder away from the heart center. Breathe from your belly and spread it open in all directions. Extend the leg back out and the arm back up. Extend the left arm forward, the left leg back, and then come down. Good. Straight spine. Send the right foot back with the toes curled under. And then lift the leg to the height of the hip. And right arm forward. Keep your gaze down at the floor so that you're not curling your neck. It's straight. And feel your breath starting in your center and expanding out. Lengthening through the hand and foot. And then bring the hand down. Again, maybe moving that right foot a little bit out to the side. And then opening, lifting the left arm up in the air, the left leg straight out. Feel the expansiveness, feel the breath. And then bend your back leg. Take hold of your foot, your ankle. Kick the foot away from you, rolling the shoulder back. See if you can take your gaze up. The balance will be challenged a little more. Pushing into the right hand and the top of the right foot will help with the balance. See what works for you to stabilize you. Maybe the eyes need to go someplace else. Breathe into the chest. Send the leg out and the arm up. Send the arm forward and down. Bring the knee down. Let's sit on the heels and fold into child's pose.
Just letting the body integrate. Relaxing the torso onto the legs, the arms over the legs. Breathing into the body and seeing where the body makes space for the breath. And then bring the arms overhead.
Keep the hands here and lift the buttocks off the heels. Spread the fingers wide. Curl the toes under. Bend the elbows out to the side and roll them back. Take a breath in. And then exhale, lift the knees, push into the hands. Send the hips back. Imagine you're trying to line your sit bones over your ankles. Pushing forward with the hands. And then if that makes a lot of space in the shoulders, we want to pull the shoulders down the back. That's it. And keep the shoulders down the back like you're inserting the arm bones deeper into the sockets and then pushing into the index fingers and thumbs and sending the hips back even more. Press the thighs back. Press the heels down. Drop the head and heart. And now breathe long and slow.
Feel each breath. Track it from the beginning to the end.
Inhale, looking forward. Lifting the right leg. Exhale, step it up between the hands. Bring the back heel onto the ground and lift yourself up. Let's open the arms out to the side with an inhale. And exhale, clasp the hands behind your back. Notice which thumb is on the outside. Roll the shoulders back, the shoulder blades in, and press back through your fists, trying to lift them away from the body. Press your left thigh back and really sink into your left heel. And then bring your left hip toward your right knee. Take your gaze up. Feeling the breath in the heart. Press your tailbone under. Good. And then lift the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands down to the ground. Step back into downward dog.
Check in with the shoulders. Drop the head. Lift the belly. Feel the breath.
On an inhale, lift the left leg up, look forward. Exhale, step the foot up between the hands. Bring the back heel to the ground. That foot is on an angle. And then lift yourself up. Arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, clasp the hands, opposite thumb on the outside. If you forgot, just do whichever one feels less natural. Roll the shoulders back, the shoulder blades fold in toward the spine. Try to lift the fists away from the body. Good. Push right leg back and right heel down. And right hip forward. Tailbone under. Gazing up. If you can. Bend into that front knee. Feel the breath lifting your heart. On your next inhale, lift the arms and step up. Exhale, fold forward, straight legs, flat back. Inhale, lift your chin and look up. Exhale, lift your belly and release your head down. Again, inhale, chin up, eyes up. Exhale, belly in, head down. One more. And then relax the head down. Relax the body down. Imagine that your head weighs 1,000 pounds. And it's pulling the spine toward the floor. Push down into the feet and engage your thigh muscles. The hands can relax. They can tuck under your feet. You can take opposite elbows and let the weight of the arms pull you down. Feel the breath sweeping through the body. On your next inhale, with bent knees and chin tucked, roll yourself up, reaching up with the arms. Exhale the hands together at the heart. And close the eyes. Feel the breath. And see if you can lift up onto your toes with the eyes closed. Really lock in on the breath, slow and steady. And release the heels down. Release the hands down. Turn the palms to face forward. Step the legs a little wider and the arms out to the side. We'll resume that starfish breathing, starting the breath in the center and just imagining it expanding out to the head and the hands and the feet. Coming back in toward the center on the exhale. On your next exhale, twist the body to the left. Turn your head toward your left hand, maybe keeping the eyes closed. Staying with the starfish kind of breathing. Expanding out. And then maybe on the exhale, turning a little more. Engage your feet. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn the other way. Inhale, spreading open. Exhale, turning. Eyes reaching back behind closed lids. Unless you need the eyes open, that's fine. Push into that left foot to help you twist. On an inhale, come back to center. Exhale the arms down. Roll the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Turn the feet a little, the toes a little wider than the heels. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Dropping all the way down. Bringing the elbows inside the thighs. Taking either one or two fists if you want to open even more. Lift tall through the head. Lift in through the belly, drop the tailbone. Feel the breadth of the breath, the spread, the space, the aliveness.
And then release the hands, come onto your sit bones. Bring the feet out in front. And then with the arms forward or up, if you want to work harder, tuck the chin and slowly lay yourself down on your spine. Once you've come down, bring the arms alongside the body. Lift your tailbone, tuck it under, release down, and release the legs. Shake them out. Send the arms out to the side, the legs comfortable distance apart. Then take a deep breath, filling the whole body. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the whole body into the ground. Another deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth, releasing the jaw. So the top teeth and the bottom teeth don't touch, and there's a slight parting in the lips. And one more deep breath. Exhaling and letting go of everything. Letting go of your to-do list, letting go of your evaluation of your yoga practice, letting go of anything other than the feeling of the breath. Even letting go of the breath itself. So for almost an hour, we've been breathing very deliberately. And now we just let the breath breathe on its own, finding its own rhythm, going where it wants, being shallow if it wants, just letting it be and letting the mind feel the breath. Notice where you feel it in your body and just park your attention in that space. It feels like the mind wants to go somewhere else. That's fine, that's what the mind likes to do, but I'm just going to ask it to come back for now and just stay. Every time it wants to leave, just invite it back to the feeling of the breath. Whole body relaxed, deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go.
Breathe into your heart. Move fingers and toes. Reach your arms overhead. Take a deep breath, stretch long. Hug the knees to your chest and rock from side to side, feeling the ground massaging your back. Come center, rub hand to hand and foot to foot, waking up the energy again. And then roll over onto either side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground, feeling the ground supporting and holding you. Noticing how you feel. Noticing who you are in this moment. And slowly bring yourself up to sitting any way that you're comfortable. Letting the sit bones sink down and the head lift tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you.